is Marnie. So today I want to talk a little bit about something that I noticed that I'm making a lot of notes on people on their manuscripts, and that's to stay in the scene, not to have commentary in your memoir scene. So what I mean by that is sometimes someone will be in a very emotional scene. I was reading someone's piece about being in an abusive relationship, and they were describing the emotions and how it felt to be in that moment and the sense of heart palpitations and their fists clenching. I was really with them in that moment as their ex-husband was charging at them. And at that moment, I was really craving to stay in that moment and to experience the back and forth dialogue that happened. But instead, she did what many writers do, which is right at that crucial moment, she pulled out and she told me what she thought. So she went from a heart space to a head space. And so what happened was it's often just the way that we work. We tend to recount an experience. So we're telling you what happened, and then we'll switch to our headspace and say, of course, years later, I learned that I should never have done that. What I should have done is this. So that's just sort of how we speak naturally. But I want to encourage you not to do that when you're writing memoir. I want to encourage you to stay in the moment without commentary and just allow us to be with you and allow it to unfold. I use the word unfold. Just sit with it and let it unfold. So what does that mean? The number one thing that means is to have back and forth dialogue. So if you struggle with dialogue, don't worry about the formatting, just allow it to be this person speaks, this person speaks. You can always go back later and work on dialogue tags and smooth it out so that we know who's talking, but just capture it. Another question that I get quite often is, I don't remember. How am I going to remember exactly what was said? And in memoir, we don't expect that you will have an exact recording because no one is a robot. So no one remembers exactly. We just want you to capture the emotional truth of the moment to the best of your ability. So if you have no idea and you say, I just can't remember, my best idea for you is just take a guess. What I've noticed, I want to say 100% of the time, but I'll give it a 95, is that once the person submerges themselves in the memory and gives them the permission to just take a guess on the dialogue, is that it starts to flow and they're like, I'm shocked that I remember. He said that, she said that, oh my gosh, I can't believe I remember that. So I want you to just try and stay in the moment, try and remember the dialogue, try and remember how it felt inside your body. When you experienced fear, when you experienced sadness or joy. Think of what sensations were going on within your body and allow the scene to play out completely without pulling yourself out. And my cat is really being distractive at the moment. He's tossing pillows around and chasing lizards. So if you see any of that, that's what that is. That's Mr. Beef making a guest appearance. But I want you to try and really stay with the scene and really allow it to unfold the way it happened without making the commentary. That would be my first direction for this series of videos on how to write a memoir. Talk to you soon. Bye.